feel like super creepy. I had to like share it. It's all ominous. Ominous. It was creeping me out, so I figured it would creep you guys out. I mean, like, I'm just kind of going with the vibes, and like we're just having fun. So if you guys want to play along, or if you just want this to be like a movie, or you just want it to be a YouTube thing, and like I do a little Cash App thing, and like you guys just help me with Baltimore stuff. Whatever you guys want to do, I'm cool with it. Like I'm sad catted up about my own situation, but it doesn't change the whole thing for me, which is, you know, be more and all that stuff. That was there long before all of this started. Okay, now I don't know. I'm supposed to go. I think I'm supposed to go this way. And I do legitimately feel like sometimes people are trying to squish me, and I don't like it. And I feel like if you guys did hear my story, that you guys would understand that like it's just really not something, I don't know. Either life in America is just really, really bad for people that don't have their rule book. And there's a learning curve, like a really hard learning curve, but like I'm not trying to be boastful, but like I have a lot of knowledge on things, and so if I'm having this many issues, and I say this all the time every time I deal with a really difficult situation, if I'm having this many issues, what is the real average American having issues with? Because I'm a resource to a lot of people, and it really scares me that like one thing could cause the breakdown of a whole family and a domino effect, and like all these really, really bad things because they're not adequately prepared. Like I'm very, very fortunate, blessed, lucky, karma, whatever, to have the life that I have, and I appreciate that every day, which is why I don't scream around with the victim card and stuff like that, because I know there are people that have had it way worse than me. Way, way, way worse than me. And then going to Baltimore, I get to experience how really bad life in America could be. And then like going through some of the small towns and seeing the impoverishment there, it's like I was very fortunate and blessed to have the parents that I had. And no, we weren't the nuclear family. We were very much a broken family, but my parents couldn't stand each other, but they loved each other enough to co-parent and do it really well. And they worked together very well and not well. And that's the goal. It's like working together to make sure that your children remain innocent and thinking of life as a magical thing. And like this, maybe this could be your thing. Like we just go on this little adventure together, and best case, I end up being president, and it's just this crazy fanatical thing that happened where it's like, oh yeah, like that's why she had all these bad things happen. They were all like trials and tribulations and like experimentation on like, could she have such a good bad moral compass, and like could she help steer the country into understanding all the good bad people, or we make some money with like movie stuff, because as long as I can like get a new box with Husband Cat and fix my boxes that I have in Baltimore, and like I have a plan to just keep going with the Baltimore stuff, I really don't care about the money part. Like, and all of that is like professional stuff. That's not even my family stuff. Like I want to be able to carry my kittens around with me and like make it where they have happy cat life and like they're protected from all the bad stuff, because as it is right now, my oldest kitten had to deal with something that made national news and I didn't even know about it because I don't watch the news. And my heart is breaking into a million pieces over something that happened in Santa Monica. Or not Santa Monica, Santa Rosa. And that was one of her friends. And I'm traumatized for her because I never thought that one of my children would have to deal with that, because we do have a fortunate life. So if I have to worry about my children in different schools in different states, what about the moms in Baltimore where it is actually dangerous? Or Detroit? Or Chicago? Or like any of the other big scary cities? Because I guarantee you that if I get out there in these big scary cities, as long as I have a few good men helping, and they're open-minded men, I think we could like help some things. We just have to learn we have to do an anthropological study. We have to figure out where the pigs are having issues. We can't just go in there and say, oh, we're going to change all your stuff, blah, 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 blah. That did not work in the South with the carpetbaggers. And how do people not know about carpetbaggers in the South? Miss Kerr, why do we not have Mississippi studies everywhere? Miss Kerr, calling Miss Kerr. Miss Kerr was really good at this stuff, and a lot of super awesome teachers, and we could track them down, and they could like write some rule books, because I can tell, hi husband cat, nice to see you in Mississippi. But like, you know, there's some people that like really left an impact in me, and there's some people that really just did not, and that they did for other people. And so maybe they've written some books. Maybe I have like all these different characters, and we can all just become this very like united Mr. Mrs. America thing. Oh great, thanks, that was it. No united stuff. You guys killed my navigation, so I gotta like figure it out by myself. I think it's this one, I don't know. I'm staring at my flippin' phone. No, I'm about to go right back to Biloxi again. Thank you. Ugh, man. I need to go to sleep. Can't keep going on like 2-3 hours of sleep. Guys, I can do it, but it's not healthy for me to do it. It's more like this little superpower that I have that I can hone in on when like desperate times call for desperate measures. Okay, I think if I go maybe this one, I'm gonna go right back to Biloxi again. You guys are just, you guys are gonna be done with your nighttime driving with me. I can't keep talking to you. I'm literally, like, I'm not losing my mind. I'm perfectly cognitive. It's more like I'm doing improv to a TV, and for some reason, coincidentally, the radio is working with me, and coincidentally, the vehicles are working with me, or it's just this huge mass conspiracy thing, or there's a grand manipulation, or divine intervention. Like, I don't know. It's all these different things that could be happening, blah, 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 blah. Insert all your stuff. But at the end of the day, I literally am trying to get to this hotel so I can go to bed. Oh, man. And like, there's a thing, I don't know. You guys overheat all the time, and I mean, that's better than like the phone catching on fire. I don't know. Maybe you guys just know something I don't know, because you guys have the future. I don't have the future. I just have like right now, I'm trying aimlessly to get to a hotel because I don't know where I'm going. Oh man. You know what? I'm done. I'm sitting right here. I'm done. Bye-bye. I can figure out this hotel thing. You guys have a great night. Bye.